Hey, what's up, pups? It's JR, and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. And I don't want to hear nobody fucking in the comments saying that I'm pronouncing that wrong. I gotta get into the habit of not swearing within the first minute of a video, because YouTube does not like that. So I'll try to refrain from doing that, but, you know, I swear like a sailor. Anyway, Call of Cthulhu. This game, I'll be honest, I had no clue what this game was. So when word was going around like, oh dude, Call of Cthulhu's coming out soon. Oh dude, you should check this out. It's a new horror game and stuff like that. I'm just like, what is this game that I'm hearing about? So I looked up a playthrough, and I came across a playthrough by IGP, the indie game promoter, who I've come to very much enjoy his videos. So hi IGP, I like your videos. Probably not watching this, but fucking whatever, right? Anyway, I watched the first like 15 minutes of his first episode. I'm like, okay, I think I need to get this game. So here we are, Call of Cthulhu. I was super pumped about getting this because the way it played, it reminded me of a new age Amnesia the Dark Descent, or Amnesia Machine for Pigs. And I love the Amnesia games. Mind you, I've never beaten Amnesia the Dark Descent, but that's just because I haven't been able to sit down and get it done, basically. I am super fucking tired right now because I'm back on a nocturnal sleep schedule, and it is currently 11:26 a.m. So I should have gone to sleep about, I don't know, 5 hours ago-ish. But fuck it, we're here in Call of Cthulhu, and we're gonna start a whole new series, and we're gonna play this game through. I'm not sure what my main goal is, because I know there is a lot of different endings for this, so I'm just gonna play it and make my decisions as I go. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see more Call of Cthulhu or horror games in general, let me know in the comments below. So let's get into it. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Ooh. Fucking ready, boys. I also don't know how well this is going to run, because this is my first time booting up the game, and if it runs a bit meh, I will just mess with settings, and we'll be good to go. I ran it fine on the main menu, but... oh, it's just like, got it. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in... shit, fuck. Oh. See, subtitles showed up at the bottom, so I thought a narrator was going to read... oh, hello. Don't remember this. And I notice over there, OBS is a bit stuttery while the game is not. I know how to fix that. Game saved? What do you mean game saved? Is this how the game starts? I do not remember this. Okay. So really quickly, I am going to fix the whole stuttering and OBS thing by going into windowed mode instead of windowed full screen. That works for Monster Hunter. Will it work for you? No, it won't, because of course not. Alright, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. So apparently the issue was having vertical sync turned off. Not sure why, but that's how it does. Can I not take this lantern? Okay, cool, it's chained. Awesome. I said this already, but it's been a while since I've said it for me, and I do not remember this at all from the short time that I've seen. Ooh. That's a big ass fish. Shark. Things. This is fine. This is fine. This is just like a underground shark and fish butcher place, right? Yeah, totally. The fucking crouching animation is so nice. I love how you don't just dip down like you do in like Source games or stuff like that. Is it click? No, it's E. taking too much amnesia. Alright, cool. Didn't think that was the case in the first place. Oh. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. I don't have a lantern, but I assume what this is for, right? Well, I'll just, yeah, whatever. A nice river. And a boat. Cool. Oh, wait. There was the lighty-uppy thing. Oh. Bolt cutters. Eat. What about down here? The ambience is insane. The music as well. Well, I guess it's kind of both right now. The music, I mean. Okay. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that's moving, or is that a shadow? That was a thing! Cool. I'm gonna go the other way now. Goodbye. You go ahead and do whatever the fuck you're gonna do, buddy. I'm gonna go chop these. Check. Boop. Tasty memes. Hello?
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh, that's a nice voice. I like that. Don't be dropping frames in OBS. I turned on VSync for a reason. Can I not? Oh, that's the opposite of what I wanted. I want to put down my lantern. I don't need it right now. Oh, it's middle click. Interesting. I'm just going to run full default settings, because why not? That is a lot of fish gib.
What a putrid offering.
Oh, sorry, it's not fish gib. Well, it's... Okay, it's just miscellaneous gib. Ugh. Hey there, Shamu. You looked better, not gonna lie. I have no clue where the
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Awesome. I'm gonna start running now, because I don't like it when games do that. Specifically horror games. Oh, wait, what about... Okay. I don't like this. Not one bit. Knock knock.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What the fuck?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Ugh. Oh, those night terrors. They'll get you.
I hate whiskey.
Drinking is an issue. I'll be right back. I'm gonna close my curtain so it's at least somewhat dark in here. I gotta get the full experience of a horror game. Should be playing this at night, but no. Alright. Objective, get over hangover, right? Oh my lord, there's a lot of interactables. Books, knowledge is power.
I used to be an avid reader.
Good for you, Pierce.
I used to be an avid reader.
I did used to be an avid reader. That's for damn sure. Certificate of Membership, Wentworth Agency, United States Detective Agency.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh, boo. That's boring.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Interesting. But not really. When do we get to, like, murders and shit? If I'm a detective, I want to be investigating murders.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Yeah.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I would hope that you are still an avid reader with the massive selection you have in your office alone, sir. That's just... Nah. I like old-timey too. Wait, no. I wanna turn it back on. I don't care if you have a hangover, turn the radio back on. Alright, hang on,
Been
phone.
a while
I'm
since I
looking at
jotted
stuff.
down something other than my nightmares.
Journal acquired. Oh, here we go. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Cthulhu! That's why the game's called Call of Cthulhu, you dumb. But you don't know that. Actually, wait. How do I pull that up, Jay? Of course. Let's read about Pierce. Oh! We have HydraPoseidon. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by the power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Very nice. Spot hidden. Okay. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Okay. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Okay. Occultism. Here we go. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Interesting. Super interesting. I want to upgrade my occultism. Can I do that? 4 CP needed before next level. How much CP do I have? Where does it say that? I'm not sure. I think I might be dumb. Oh, down. Yeah, I'm definitely dumb. It's right down here. I was looking everywhere but the fucking bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Cool. But actually, when I hover over the purple ones, it just says 0 CP, but if I hover over these two, the medicine occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. I should really read before I make assumptions, because I was about to say that. Well... Medicine. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Strength. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Ooh. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Cool. Alright, so just looking real quick at what these are, I think I want to go with strength and eloquence. And as far as the two in world level upables, I really want... Okay, so I want to go strength and eloquence and occultism. That's what I want. That'll be fun. Fuck finding hidden objects. I'm not too much of a fortune finder anyway. Oh. Cool. So we get a little thing every time we get a little bit less sane, I'm guessing? Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. No fucking clue. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Shouldn't that be a semicolon? Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Sleeping pills and liquor are not a good combination, Mr. Pierce. Cool. Alright, it says I have one more thing for Pierce, but I can't do anything, so I guess I'll just ignore it. Dark water. Don't have any information yet. Places. Private Detective Agency. Contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. Cool. There's a lot of lore and story, but I assume that's how a story-driven game like this should go. Oh. My old lighter that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh. Alright. Oh. Jesus Christ, so much to read. Case closed. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Okay. Oh. Got it. So these are just things I pick up in the overworld. Alright, cool. Needless to say, these episodes are probably going to be a bit longer than usual. Oh, hello. Let's not further Pierce's drinking problem.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Heck.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, okay. Cool. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Cool. I can't increase these with character points. But I'm going to try anyway. The game lied to me. Okay, so I have 8. 8 divided by 3 doesn't math out correctly, so... Strength's already 3, so we'll go up on that once, and then... We'll just go Eloquence, then Occultism, and we're going to be a big, strong man boy, and go 2 more in Strength. There we go. I'm a professional strength man. Hell yeah. I figured that would have been, like, giving me something a bit more interesting, but hey, whatever, right? Validate. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
I probably should have checked to see if I could
On a
save,
related matter,
in case I
may I raise
forgot
a
that.
sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
True.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
That's me.
I'm coming.
Pierce is an attractive man.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
Oh, here we
They
go.
all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
I'm assuming these pre-rendered cutscenes were rendered in 30 frames per second. Oh.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
Looks like it,
Or
honestly.
if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
I'm good at interpreting art.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Alright, let's do this.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright. Let's look at the painting first.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
Hang on, can we crouch? There we go. That's, it's a well-done painting, especially for the 1920s. But what in God's name is that? I know I said I was good at interpreting art and everything, Mr. Webster, but, I have no clue what the fuck this is supposed to be. I'll be honest with you. Alright, let's read the file then.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Well, if it started in the dining room, it could be easily as an accidentally knocked over candle. Or like a broken lantern or something. It's like, shit was flammable in the 1920s. I'm just saying, there's a high chance that it was just an accident, but there's also a high chance that it was the dark doings of some crazy Lovecraftian god. But, you know, whatever. A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Interesting. Oh, I can rotate what I thought was a two-dimensional picture.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Well, I think she was a crazy crackpot bitch, quite frankly. Find out about Warehouse 36. We need more info.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Alright. We're asking the wrong guy. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? That's all the information I need.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Mr. Webster, when your daughter is talking to you about seeing things and you aren't sure what she means about seeing things, and then later her house burns down and kills her entire family, it doesn't cross your mind that there might be a slight chance that she went completely shit bonkers and burned her house down by accident, in quotes? Just, alright, whatever. It was your daughter. You're probably in mourning, whatever the fuck.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I mean, I still think there's a high chance it could have been an accident. At least in the sense of, your daughter went psycho bonkers, thought she saw something that was gonna hurt her husband and her son, and she was like, I don't know, like, "Be gone, beast!" holding a candle out at arm's length or something, and she tripped and fell and it burned her house down or some shit. That's what I think happened. Something like that. But, I forgot what the point of that was. Where did Sarah Hawkins... Darkwater.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Like Far Harbor.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Alright. I ain't gonna say he's asking the wrong guy, because he is asking the perfectly correct guy if he's looking to solve a case.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
Sweet.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
See, like...
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
You got a lot of fucking
I'll no
books.
doubt find some information on this island in there.
Right, so, after reading that, talking to the boy and everything, here's what I think went down. That's Sarah. She went psycho bonkers and saw that, trying to hurt her family or some shit, and then tried to fight it, but it not being actually there, she knocked over her lantern or something and started burning her house down. That's what I think would happen. But we'll wait to see before we make assumptions. Hey,
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these... I can say romanticism flawlessly, but I see moving and I fucking panic. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. What? A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Ooh, ominous and cool.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
This is very reminiscent of Far Harbor, because, you know, Boston and weird island off the coast of Boston and stuff. So it's really topical. Fallout is coming back at some point. Oh my god, there's... Okay. This is just my objective. Oh my god, there's so much to read about. Okay, here's my idea. I'm going to read through this, but cut it out, and I'll just go through each of them, so you can pause and read about them if you want. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs. Sheep reefs. And with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Like an asylum? Or just like a hospital. Art of Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes. To the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. She's certainly interesting when it comes to art. Okay. Those are just the thingamajoggers, and this is the thing I read. Okay. Good to leave for Darkwater now. Nothing undone? Yeah, alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Hello. Aha! The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Nice. Does that mean my medicine went up? I'd imagine so, yeah. Yeah, medicine went up. Yeet. Cool. Anyway, time to move out for Darkwater and actually get shit done other than reading for half an hour. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Let's go. I saw, like, early 1900s, like, detectives and stuff like that. I always thought that was, like, super cool. Like old noir films as well. So, I'm all for this. All for this. Hello. That was abrupt. Yeah, why are these cutscenes in 30 FPS? It's so annoying. Ah, it's the opening scene. Got it. Didn't really occur to me that we didn't get one of these.
Almost there.
Oh, I'm ready. I love that, like, weird, like, screeching noise. Like, I'm not sure if you heard it, like, over me talking, or could hear it at all. But on the main menu, that was playing occasionally in the back, and it's such an ominous noise. I love it. This is so like Far Harbor. I love it.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Alright. Mr. James Fitzroy.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Dead chick. Crazy chick.
Does the
crazy
Hawkins
dead chick
case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Cool. So here we are in Darkwater. Well, this guy already fishing, cause he was not here before. What's up, mate? How's it going? Ugh. That does not look like the kind of water you'd want to be fishing in, but alright. Whatever. Alright, secondary objectives. Go to the bar, talk to Bradley. Got it. Is there anybody else I could talk to? Like, perhaps by this whale?
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Yeah, Sully.
How old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A
Mammal.
fish? You've got no idea.
It's an orca.
Don't badmouth what you don't know. or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
Hey, I'm gonna step forward and interrupt.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Oh wait, did this just wash up?
You're crazy. They're cops.
Cause
They can't understand.
this thing got fucked up.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I didn't put that together that like this washed up, and that's what I'm getting from now.
Oh yeah.
I thought they like
He's gonna get us
this
into
is something
trouble.
they brought in.
You
It's
can't
whaling.
understand. You're not
All right, whatever. Hey,
sailors.
Bradley.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
But I'm a detective. No holds barred. Immediately about
I'm looking for this
Warehouse
address.
36.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
There's
You're
a
not
wicked
sailors.
scar on the right of his
It's a
face. Not sure if
sign.
you could see that.
There's something coming.
All right. Hi, whale.
Something real bad.
Medicine.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
I'm not a medical specialist.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sully. What are you doing? Nice fucking mutton
You
chops,
can't
bro.
understand. You're not sailors.
All right.
It's a sign. There's something
Can I go over
coming.
here? Nope.
Something
Invisible
real
wall.
bad.
Yeet. Y'all have fun with your dead whale. I'm gonna go over here and talk to these guys. Skirt around everything.
Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Hello.
You can stay to watch if you
There's
want.
nothing for you here either.
Pick up the pieces.
Beat it.
Come on, you bastard.
Alright, I'm gonna assume you're a barrier and I'm not supposed to go that way. Hello. Let's grab a drink at the Stranded Whale. What's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Alright, that's a thing that recently is a thing. Because 1920s. Neat. Knock, knock, knockaroo. Hey, whose whale do I gotta poon to get a drink around here, huh? Guess he didn't like my joke.
Hey, be careful.
Got it. Pierce is a badass. Hello, you long cigarette smoking
Let's
lady.
get him another drink. He's dry.
Ah, badass, but a good
In
sport.
my bar,
Nice.
we don't serve troublemakers.
All right. It wasn't me. We went looking for it. I'm sorry. You're overdoing it. The guy didn't show respect. Hold to test strength. All right, sure.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
Heck.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start.
Can I fix
I'm
that?
here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
I assume they wouldn't
Speak
make that
then.
strength check too
I
hard.
reserve the right to answer or not.
All right. Find out about Darkwater. Order drink. Leave. Let's get a drink first to try and get on this guy's
Captain
good side.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
I wasn't looking for a fight.
come on.
Looking for information.
Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want.
Whomever.
Anything else?
Well, shit. All right. No prohibition around here. Small talk.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
So it's sexy lips over there. Got it. Find out about Darkwater. Oh, okay. Sarah Hawkins. Why the Stranded Whale? I like old pubs that have names like that. Just the adjective ending in ed and then the noun. I like those.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Alright, what about Sarah Hawkins?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Good man, good man. That is a good point, though. I don't want you holding back truth just because you think you...
Her vision.
Whatever.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I haven't drunken. I am a anti-alcohol man, and by that I mean it to the extent of I don't drink, and that's it. All right.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Oh, I've seen one for myself, and does that give me a thought? And that thought is, she's a crazy crackpot bitch. But we've been through that already.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
There's two other options, right? Return. Looking for Warehouse 36, and then leave. Got it.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
I
see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Spooky.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Double spooky.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Well, I've exhausted my dialogue options, so I would say no.
That'll be all for now.
Interesting. So Warehouse 36 was owned by the Hawkins family. Interesting. Hey, boys. You enjoying a drink, my guys? What's up?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
It's
That's
beautiful,
true.
boys.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Everybody loves a good sea shanty. What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
Pierce.
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Not sure I like how you phrased that. The end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Probably because
you
killed
exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The miraculous catch.
One of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Interesting. All right. So
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
So they had A good whaling economy, then the whales started disappearing until they got one big catch that saved the entire island. Interesting. Poon gun! Can I take the poon gun? Probably not. I'd probably get shot. Hey, what's up with you? Who are you? What is on his arm?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Alright, I didn't hear what you said, bud. What the fuck is wrong with your body? Like, look at that. He's got... That's not markings. That is etched into his arm. This man has seen better days. Can I hear that again?
Ah, that's it.
Algernon
Maybe we
Drake.
should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay. I think he's researching the occult. I can't... Can I read that? Liber 10b? I'm sure I could read that if I tried, but I don't want to.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
So it is an asylum.
The miraculous catch.
The shanty.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The shanty, 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope, the crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on... God, I'm going to try that over. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. Whoa. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Holy dick. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Mr. Marks. Didn't we talk to him? No, we didn't. We don't know Mr. Marks. Especially even... Well, it's probably because this was old. It's old. It's like, what, 60? It's 80 years old, right? If I'm doing math right? Because it's the 1920s and this was 1847? Yeah. Alright. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Oh boy, whale oil. Too bad that was 80 years ago. Yeah.
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Exposition. Okay, let's go talk to Hot Lips over here. Hey, what's up? Nice boots. I like your boots.
What you looking at, stranger?
A woman. What's a woman like you doing in a place like this? Exactly the question you want to ask.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Alright, you enjoy yourself. Empty. Is it bad if I go back here? I'm gonna go back here. Never mind, it's locked. Hey, can I get a key to back there even though you hate me? That'd be cool. Okay, so I think I've exhausted what I need to do in the Stranded Whale. Oh, no, not quite.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Oh, they're tabs.
Interesting.
Okay, so Captain Fitzroy is $12. Charles Hawkins, $60. That's a lot back then. It's a lot now. S. Winchester. Is that $9 All right. And Andrews, $6. Miss Baker, always free for the lady. Good for Miss Baker. Who's Miss Baker? Is that Miss Baker? Is your last name Baker? Cool. Well, if my assumption is correct and his supplier is her and she gets to drink free and there's a note about that, I'm guessing that's Miss Baker. Gonna assume. Oh. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna stop enjoying the little details and go investigate some more stuff. And by investigate, I mean talk to Fitzroy. Ooh, can I take this? This lantern really stands out from literally everything else. I'm surprised I can't pick it up, but alright. Cool. Thanks for that. City of Darkwater Harbor Master. I thought that was more interesting, but alright. Hello. I'm gonna snoop around in your shit before I talk to you, Fitzroy.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Threatening letter. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Oh, it says over there. Cool, I didn't have to read it off the paper. I wasn't even paying attention. So, I'm guessing the woman in the bar was Cat Baker. I like that name. Hello.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Damn. Some long-lasting chalk. Alright.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Heh. Snark. Door. Oh. It's a shitter. How helpful. Pardon me. Much better. Okay. Ooh. Ship thing.
The Scylla.
Oh.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
We came over on the Scylla, didn't we? And that was also the same ship that brought home the miraculous catch. I'm surprised it survived this long. I mean, it was carrying a whale that was bigger than it 80 years ago. And it's still seaworthy. Fucking damn. Good for the people of Darkwater keeping it good this entire time. I'm gonna go back to snooping in your shit. Whoa. Looks like you lost the upstairs, mate. Oh, more upstairs. Cool. What's this? Oh, more medicine shit. Yeet. Second volume. Awesome. What's our medicine looking like now? Medican is 1 out of 5, 14%. Yay, I thought that would have been a lot bigger. Cool. Map. A little smoky candle. Oh. Got it. I scroll up to throw out or pull out my lighter, and now I just click the middle mouse button. Okay, I'm finding out controls before it's telling me. Can I climb this? No. Okay. Upstairs. Gonna snoop through all of his shit. What is this? Those are some big ass clams. Cool. That looks like a giant's finger. Ooh. That is a small little... I thought that was an oar, but it's big. Is that a peg leg? That's a peg leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
That's pronounced macabre. Thank you very much.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of his ship. He has a wooden leg. Suspicious all of the sudden. Perhaps this miraculous catch wasn't so miraculous after all. And praying to some, oh, I don't know, Lovecraftian god. And perhaps that was you in the photo. And that peg leg is yours. Wait. You win this round, Fitzroy.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Cool.
When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Fucking making me walk and shit. Alright, fucking fine.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of this document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? You, perhaps? Perhaps maybe yes? Perhaps maybe I think so. Oh, lighthouse. Cool. Alright, so I'm already suspicious of the Scylla for it surviving this long. God, were you raised in a fucking bar? I'm sorry. I'll just open that for you. Captain Fitzroy? You wanna go back to leaning against the wall there, bud? Alright, well, I'll just close up your harbor master. Alright, what's up?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale.
Yeah.
Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
You can tell me why you're secretly immortal. Documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Okay, well,
I don't
there goes
remember
that.
having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Well, yeah. It catalogs what happens when. It's kind of super important for a fucking ledger, but alright. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? Oh. Are we getting suspicious that he might have had more to do than just whaling, right?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
The Baker family, perhaps. I don't fucking know. Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
The only warehouse
Look,
on the
it's right
island.
there.
Yeah.
The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
I can't miss it right now. There's a giant
Understood.
fucking warehouse over there.
You know
Bears,
who
come
the
on.
building belongs to, don't you?
Yeah, it belonged to the Hawkins family. Wait, why would I give that information to you? Honesty is the best policy.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay. Where's the warehouse again? I can't see it. I can't see it blatantly over there. I couldn't see it in the first place. I had to have you point it out to me. Oh, here we go. The photograph looks strangely yeah, it's fucking... Alright. Oh, these are all unlocked answers. Man, I'm good at snooping.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
That was 80 years ago. He didn't look like he was very young in that picture. So he would have had to have you at a pretty young age, if I'm doing this correctly in my head, and I think I am. I'm keeping an eye on you, Mr. Fitzroy. Sorry, Captain Fitzroy.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Okay, what would have killed it? It kind of got absolutely fucked up.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
True.
But, You're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
It's pretty spooky.
You're talking about mythology.
Okay.
Indeed, you're right.
Alright, Pierce and I have different outlooks, but alright. Why are they putting it back into the sea? I didn't even... Well, I guess... I didn't question that, but I just assumed they're putting it back in the sea because they don't want a dead, rotting whale on their shores. Mind you, this was a whaling town, but... Whales are dangerous when they die. Like, really, really, really dangerous when they die.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous to have dead whales. I'm not sure if killer whales count. I imagine they do, because the reason whales are dangerous is just because they're big and they build up too much gas and they might explode. But whatever. What is this miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
I did.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Taken care of. Who is Kat? It's Kat Baker. She was in the bar.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
I'm good at
Are you
sneaking.
being blackmailed?
I'm an investigator. I
Not
investigate
exactly,
stuff.
no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Interesting. So that I think it's 100% to check in the bar. Hot Lips. Where's the warehouse?
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you.
All right. Oh, damn
It's
it.
the
I thought I
one
could
with
skip
the
that.
cop
Yep.
on guard duty out
Yep.
front.
I
You can't miss it.
It was for a joke.
Understood.
Thank you. Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So now I think
So
it's
come
about
back and see
time
me when you've
to
got
go
something new.
investigate the... Oh, I gained 1 CP. How much of that did I do? How much do I have? 2. Cool. Let's get stronger. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'm gonna be swole as fuck, boy. You can't even begin to count all these gains. So read those. Read thems. Alright. Roy Mitchell. Oh, that was the bar owner. And we'll click you. And click you. Then I'll read. 45. You're 45? I mean, that does math out. Kind of. To that being your dad. Because he would have had you when he was like 40 at least. Or at most. I don't fucking know. But you do not look 45, dude. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to a known boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Okay, I got it wrong. We did not come in on the Scylla. That shot we saw of the name of the Scylla was just a wide-angle shot showing, oh hey, look, here's the Scylla. It's docked in port for forever because it's not seaworthy anymore. Because if Captain Fitzroy was the captain of the Charybdis, I'll just say it like that until someone corrects me, then that's the boat we came in on, because why the fuck would he bother? Well, you know, it's the only seaworthy ship that is capable of making round trips. That's literally what it says. So I was wrong. Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier, Cat Baker. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. Got it. So what I think is Hot Lips, aka Cat Baker, gives him his supply by taking it out of the mainland illegally, because prohibition and everything, and that's why she's all hush-hush about everything, and he's not at liberty to talk about it. Miraculous catch. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of the whalers. In 1847, although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic, monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, an article from the time that still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. I'm telling you, dude, they got crazy fucking, like, immortality and shit. Alright, cool. So now we gotta get to and investigate Warehouse 36. But I'm all out of time for this. I want to keep this around a reasonably editable time, so I'm going to limit the recording sessions to an hour and a half at most. So I'm going to cut it here. I am super ready to play more Call of Cthulhu. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure to drop a like, and also hit that subscribe button to become a pup if you haven't already. If you want to support me in the channel, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month, or even buy some merch. My name's JR, and I'll see you guys in the next one.